Just a quick one, two or three. I got a session I got to run to, but let's get into it. 4K UHD of Michael Mann's collaboration with Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx, Collateral. I think I talked about this the other day, but I'm going to bring it back because it always bears repeating. This wonderful supplemental on this movie, and I have the movie because I love the movie. I love the way Michael Mann shoots L.A. And Ruffalo is so good in this. And our friend Clea is in it. Shabaka has that brilliant scene with Tom Cruise about Miles Davis. There's just so many spectacular things going on in this film, but ultimately, where this resonated, where it hit the tuning fork in me, was this moment between Jamie Foxx and Michael Mann and Tom Cruise, where they were talking about, where Jamie Foxx was saying, I have come to this work as an impressionist, as a comedian. I'm less than Tom Cruise. I'm less than all these other wonderful performers. I'm a comic. And cut to Tom Cruise going, Jamie Foxx had his character on day one, and I had all this work to do still to struggle to get to that place. And what struck me was the validity of our backgrounds and our approaches as actors, that you don't need to go to RADA, you don't need to go to Juilliard, you don't need to go to Yale to have the according to Hoyle way in. And it might be easier through those places, and the training is world class, but it doesn't devalidate our own personal experience and path to get to the moment. What matters is what you do in the moment and how you take care of yourself and prepare yourself. And for me, my grad school was the Second City. I worked doing sketch comedy for performing it for at least 6 years, plus improv, but also directing and teaching it for years. So, that's my RADA, that's my Juilliard, that's my background, as well as being a mimic and learning from the people and the movies that I have loved and learned from. So, Collateral holds a special place in my heart of helping me feel like I'm worthy of being in the conversation. Okay. Coming to America, another John Landis, Eddie Murphy picture, Arsenio Hall, John Amos. Legendary comedy, but also beyond just being a funny movie about Prince Hakeem and, trying to find his queen in America. But man, the character work, the variety of characters that he and Arsenio play throughout, it's a showcase, and the characters are so funny and true. Randy Watson's Sexual Chocolate, the old man in the barbershop, spectacular. Coming to America is so much fun, man. Finally today, Cool Hand Luke. I can't say that I have a deep relationship to Paul Newman or to this particular film, but it's because of its legendary status. This movie looms very, very large in culture. There's what we've got here is a failure to communicate, all of that. And I took my medicine and watched this during the VHS days and was really taken by, in particular, Paul Newman's performance. But I in all honesty, I've not watched it in a long time and need to give it another spin. I'll never look at a parking meter the same way. All right, I lied. One last one. Leica's spectacular Coraline stop motion animation. Again, great performances, but boy, this was the first Leica picture that I saw with my daughter. Paranorman came out, or was out, and she was terrified of the idea of Paranorman, so there was just no way we were going to go see Paranorman. But we saw Coraline together, and she really connected to the characters, and man, just the animation in Coraline's hair. Terry Hatcher's performance as the other mother. It's such a vibrant, interesting, and weird, wonderful picture, and tonally so different. It's one of the things that I really love about the Leica films Paranorman and Coraline in particular, there's a really wonderful melancholy that's present in kids' films. You know, they're not all bright and happy. Like there's a, it's hard to be a kid, and those movies really capture that spirit. So here's to Coraline for its horror and creepiness and marvelous tone, and yeah, we'll leave it there, and I'll start with something else tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. 4K UHD forever. Peace.